everybody, welcome back to my channel and welcome to another DIECAST restoration video. The first one for me of 2024, and I'm sorry that it's taken this long for me to get another one done, bring this video out. I've had a lot on my plate the last month or so. Okay, so I hope everybody's well, and I hope you're going to enjoy this video, and thanks very much for joining me again, and thanks for sticking with me. So we better get on with it, I suppose. Now this one I did start before Christmas. I've got a couple of others on the go that I started before Christmas, and this model was very kindly donated to me by Martin Dare, so thanks very much again for that, Martin. And this time the restoration is going to be of a Dinky Toys Rover 75, and that's number 156. So I've done a bit of, I suppose, a bit more blingy than the Dinky model was, but not too much. So I think it's turned out very nice, and yeah, I hope you enjoy watching the outcome of this video. So as I always say, please sit back, relax, enjoy watching the video, see how I got on with this one. Okay, let's take a closer look at this one. You might have seen this on one of Martin's purchases videos. Martin very kindly sent this one to me, and got the nice paint job on it. The colour scheme looks like one of Kev's Banger Races. So this is a nice Dinky Toys Rover 75, made in England by Meccano Limited, number 156. Now I'm not sure if someone's done the base. It's actually not too bad like it is, to be honest. I'm not sure if I don't know, I'll see if I'm going to paint it or not, or whether I might just varnish it like it is. Just give it a light clean and varnish it like it is. The tyres are goosed. You can see they're all brittle and hard and cracked, but that's nothing. We've got new tyres. The rest of it is pretty good. I don't think there might be a very slight kink on the inside of that door pillar or windscreen pillar, but hardly anything. It's all pretty straight. No interior in this one. It's never been opened, so, well, not that I can tell anyway. It's definitely not been drilled, but no, I don't think the base has been off this one. Yeah, it's very nice straight model, so we'll do that one. Should be a nice straightforward restoration. Okay, we'll get the drill and then we'll get that base off. Right, okay then, so I've got this drill. We're going to drill the rivets out. I don't want to drill too much off them. Still using my blunt drill, but I have got a drill sharpener here, so I'm going to try and sharpen them very soon now. Oh, that was good, wasn't it? That was clever. Okay, I think that's just about gone, that one. But I think that's enough. Right, just get a little screwdriver. Oh, one. Okay. Gently, because I don't want to bend the base. Take the tyres off first. Excuse me. They're a bit tatty, they are. The front ones are harder. Could be used in an emergency, so I'm not going to dump them. Right, let's see. There you go, that's it. I'll have to take a bit more off that one. Yeah, I might have to drill a little bit more off that front one. Not far now. Not far off now. It's just, I just want to get, I've slightly bent that now. I just want to get, that's it. Just wanted to drill the minimum amount off of there. Although, I'm going to have to drill them out because I've got to drill the posts out, so it doesn't really matter. I've got to carry on drilling. Anyway, that's the base off. These back wheels I'll have to file. The axle. There's not much to file off that. You can see it. So I'll do that off camera. This one I don't need to. And that is that. All I've got to do is just I will file those down level, the post level with that thick bit, and I'll drill them out, or I'll drill them out first and then file them down. Okay then, so next step after that will be caustic soda, so I'll come back to you after it's been in the caustic, and we'll see where we go from there. Right, that's it, we're out the caustic. It's cleaned up not too bad. Drilled out the rivet posts. The casting's not the greatest. I have sanded it down quite a bit. I've filed some of the casting lines. There's still a little bit of them left. Yeah, so I've just got to clean that with meths now, and then we'll put some primer on it on the base. I'll probably use some filler primer again for that. Right, that's all primered up. Base as well. So what I'm going to do is two-tone green, simply because that's the paint I've got Doesn't match perfectly, but there it is there, the closest I've got. I was going to do it cream and blue, but I haven't got enough blue, and I don't want to be going and buy any more. I want to use some of my paints up I've got here first. So it's the Holtz Auto Spray paint. That's the code, HGR02 and HGR00. Holtz Auto Spray paint as well. So that's, I know it looks a bit white, it is actually greener than what it looks in the shot. So yeah, I haven't decided which bit to do first. I'm going to think about which bit I'm going to spray first, which is the easiest bit to mask off. Okay, I'm going to think about that and then I'll come back. Okay, so we've got that first coat painted. That'll be the colour of the top half. So I've got to mask it off along this line here, above the door handles. Sorry, you can't see because I'm along this line here. I've got a pointer, I'll use an old pen here. Yeah, along this line here, just under the windows but above the door handles, and then it's got to come around and go down there along that line of the boot, and then along the bonnet as well. It's got to just go actually just on the bonnet and then around the top of it, around the front like that. So I find it a bit strange why Dinky did the line along there. I would have thought it would have been better to just have the wings and like go along under the door handles and along there, but I'll do it the way Dinky did it. So I'm going to mask that off and then I'll come back to you before I paint it. I would show you the masking, but I'm really trying to get this done so I can get the video out. Okay, I'll catch you in a bit. Right, I've masked this up. I've also stuffed a bit of kitchen roll in there because I don't want the darker green going in the you know, where the window pillars are inside. So I've masked it up roughly, well not roughly, as best I can, roughly in the right place. So I'm going to give it a coat of lacquer, a thin coat of lacquer around there. I know some of you restorers don't do it. I do, because I've had a few disasters in the past. It doesn't always work either. Sometimes you still get a bit of bleed through, but I usually just do give it a quick coat of lacquer around the edges of the masking tape. I've just gone around with a cocktail stick and made sure all the edges are stuck. Yeah, so that's it. I'm going to give that bit of lacquer, leave that dry for 5 minutes or so, or 10 minutes, and then I'll put the dark green coat on. Okay. Right, okay, we're all painted. So let's see. Put this up a little bit. I apologise now if I do go out of shot a bit. I'll try not to. Excuse the noise, I've got my 3D printer going there. I'm going to print a few Castrol barrels out. Castrol oil drums. but I'm getting all stuck to the tape. Now my camera might go off because the battery's saying it's flat now, so I apologise if it does go off. I'm trying to remember which bits of tape I put on last. They've got to come off first. This is the part that I hate doing, getting the tape off. And I think if I done it right, I'm just uploading my purchases video whilst I'm doing this. Just not long come back from work, and I thought I'd try and upload it, but I had to save it first, so that took quite a while. It takes quite a while to save on the app I'm using. And I think my camera's probably going to go off any minute because the battery icon is flashing. Look at that, I've got a bit through the tape there. It's just gone through. I might be able to polish that out. It's actually very sticky, this tape. Well, I was saying it's stuck quite hard. Which does worry me a bit. Sorry, I'm going out of shot again. Right, okay, well sorry about that, the battery going flat, but both my batteries were flat, so I had to charge them, so I've done a bit more in waiting, and I got a bit carried away, and I've done quite a bit more in waiting. So what I have done, I had a little tiny bit of touching up here and there where the join, you know, where the two colours met, but not much at all, so it was pretty good. I was pleased with the way that turned out. Now what I've done, I've scraped this centre bit down here because it should be chrome, and I've scraped the front grille, well, parts of the front grille, as you can see there. I've painted the number plate in black. Now that's got to be silver all around it with the bumper, so I've just, you know, I haven't worried too much about the edges. I've scraped the door handles. I've scraped this piece along here because this was supposed to be chrome on the real ones, and I've scraped that side as well. So now what I've got to do is the bumpers. Now I'm going to do them in Molotov. I've got to go around those little lights, rear lights, and then obviously the bumper, and the same with the front bumper. Now I know on Facebook people have had disasters with this Molotov chrome, including myself, and what I do now, I bought this a couple of years ago now, the liquid chrome refill. I don't use the pen anymore, so I just give it a good shake, and then I put a bit in one of these, which is the top of a Marks and Spencer's prawn cocktail. They're really handy for doing your painting, mixing your paint. So that's what I do now. I'll put the camera further away. I won't show it up close like Martin does because I just can't see to do it. I've got to have these magnifying glasses things on to see what I'm doing, and I can't get close enough with them with the camera in front of me. So I'm going to point it the other way, and you can see my ugly mug probably. I don't know how I'm going to get on with this because I've been on the pressure washer all day, so I'm a little bit shaky now holding the trigger. Anyway, we'll see how it goes. I have lacquered this as well, I forgot to say. The Molotov's not sort of sticking that well to it actually. Unfortunately. Hate it when it does that, because then you end up leaving brush marks because you keep trying to go over it. Probably going to have to do 2 coats anyway of this. so you can't see very well. Well, the trick to this is going to be not putting my hand in what I've already done when I'm doing the other side. Okay, so that's what I've done so far. So I'm going to carry on off camera and then we'll come back to it when it's done. Right, that's that done. The bumper. So we're nearly ready for assembly. So what I'll do, I'll clear the bench out, all the stuff off the bench, and then we'll have a look at the parts and start putting it together. Right, okay then, we got all the bits. What I'm going to do with this, once I've put it on the car, I'm going to do with Molotov in the middle to make like the hubcap, because these old Rovers had nice hubcaps, so I'll do that to replicate the hubcap. I've got to peen this one over, I've got to put it through here and peen it over, and I've got the old girl a new set of boots. So I've got one of these things off Temu that Martin has got an old one of to see the size of the tyres. So these are 15, they're a loose 15, the old ones were a bit tighter, 15 in that hole, so 15mm. So I'm going to put those on because I think she deserves a new set of boots. Right, so let's start off with this. Put that through there. Okay, so I'm going to put this through that way. And I've got to pin that over. So I have to do that down on the floor of my vise. Hang on, I'll put the camera down there. I need to find my little bit of sponge I put to stop the wheel getting damaged. Hang on a minute, I'll just move the camera and then we'll come back to this. Right, okay. So I'm going to put that there. And I'll put that right on the edge. A little bit more. Pretty much there. That's pretty much it. Okay. Right. Right, okay. What I'll do, I'll put the tyres on. First. I like these that have got a bit of tread. Probably the original ones were smooth, but I do like a little bit of tread on the tyres. It looks nicer, I think. I'll get that one on. Oh, now I've got it on too. Oh, well, that's alright. Easier to put it on by putting it on. Okay, right. So I need to put that in place first before putting the base on, and then we'll put our rivets in. Must be careful not to touch the bumpers, because that Molotov, I did it yesterday, so this pot of glue is starting to go off a bit. There should be enough. Right, let's get the base on. Nice long rivets. There. Okay, so we'll leave that dry for a little bit, and then we'll turn it over and have a look at it. Right, it should be alright now. Right, that's it then. I'm just going to do the Molotov on those wheels to make it look like hubcaps, and then we'll have another look. Right, well that's it then. Another one saved from the Dinky scrapyard. I'm not too sure about those hubcaps I've done, or you know, the Molotov to make them look similar to the hubcaps. But there you go, you got to try these things. You live and learn. It's one of those, I suppose. Either you like them or you don't. I'm not sure about them. But anyway, it's done now, so it's staying like that. So I'm quite pleased with the way it's turned out. And yeah, that's that. So I do hope you've enjoyed this video. And my thanks again to Martin there for donating this model to my channel. So I hope you like it, Martin. And yeah, thanks all of you for joining me again. And I apologise again for being so long with my first video of the year. But you know, it's done now. And I'm cracking on with the next one. I'm just waiting for some parts from Model Supplies. Okay, so we're going to do our outdoor shots if it stops raining, and I can get them done. If I can't get the outdoor shots done, I might get an outdoor shot on my laptop and then just move the car around in front of the laptop. You know, like I did with the what was it? The Alpine skiing. It was a Citroen, Corgi Citroen, wasn't it? So I might do that sort of thing if it doesn't stop raining, and we'll put it on the turntable and compare before and after as normal, and then that'll be that. So until next time, please look after yourselves, take care, and we'll see you in the next video. Cheerio for now. Abato. See you next time.